Hello, my name is Emmanuel de los Santos, and I decided to make this video to explain the importance of planning for retirement. To explain the importance, I decided to interview 3 people. These 3 people will be a younger person, middle-aged person, and an older person, so you guys can see the different perspectives on retirement planning. I hope you enjoy it. Hello, I am Emmanuel de los Santos, and I am here with Freddie Bashkaje, and I will be asking him some questions discussing the topic retirement planning. So, Freddie, how old are you?
I'm 24.
And are you currently studying?
No, I finished college last year. I did my degree on accounting and finance.
Okay. And when was the first time you heard about retirement planning?
The first time I've heard of retirement, it was last year on my last year of college. I took a class and then they discussed some parts of retirement planning.
Okay. And does that have to do with what you studied?
Yes, in the future, if I want to have my own firm, I have to know that if I want to get more clients. So yes, I have to do with accounting too.
And do you consider retirement something important?
I think it's important. I don't know if it has the same value of like retirement from like the last 20 years to today. I think there are some changes, and I don't know if it's the same anymore.
So, what do you think are the pros and cons about retirement?
I think the pros are you have money when you retire, so you have some money saved in the bank, and you can use it. But I don't think that's enough money to survive in these days. I think you need more money. So I think you can invest your money somewhere else, um, like the stock market or real estate and other stuff like that.
And at the end of the day, the money you invest will go towards your retirement and help you out in the future, right?
Yes. Correct.
So, what would you tell younger people to do as soon as they start working? Would you encourage them to plan for their retirement?
Yeah, I think I would encourage young people to start saving from like even probably college, just or think about it because sometimes when we're in college we don't think about it because we're young, and then we don't think about the futures in like the next 20, 40 years. But I think people need to take this serious because once you retire, you don't have enough. You don't have an income to support your lifestyle.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Hello, I'm here again, this time with Bob Lee, and I will be asking him questions about his opinion on retirement planning. So, first, how old are you?
40 years old,
And did you go to college?
Florida State.
And what are you working on?
Right now I work in sales at Bobley's Tires, family business.
Okay. When was the first time you heard about retirement planning?
The moment I started working.
And what's your opinion on the whole topic?
Retirement?
Yeah.
I think if it's better to start early than later saving for that.
Okay. And on a scale of 1 through 10, how important do you think it is?
10.
At what age do you plan on retiring?
I haven't really thought about that yet, being only 40. I don't have that number in my head.
And what would you encourage younger people to do in order to correctly prepare for retirement?
Save more and spend less.
Okay. Thank you. Hello, I'm back here this time with Sue Lee, and I will be interviewing her on her opinions about retirement planning. So, first question, how old are you?
I'm 68.
Okay. And did you go to college?
I did, yes.
Are you retired?
I am retired,
How long ago?
and I've been retired for 12 years, since 2005.
Nice. And what did you work in?
I worked for both IBM and AT&T, and I literally did invent the internet.
And how did you prepare yourself for retirement?
Well, I had a really early start for retirement because I always got into like investment things. I owned investment property when I was really young, like 24 years old. And when I started working for IBM, they had a wonderful 401k plan and a pension plan. And I got in as much as I could get into or afford to get into as soon as I could. And that way you get the the employer matches what you put in and stuff like that. And if you start real early, it adds up real good.
Yeah. And is there anything that you wish you would have done that you didn't do in order to prepare for retirement?
Well, yeah. I had collected some investment properties as I went, and I wish I never would have sold them.
Oh,
I did sell them because I thought I'm retired now. I shouldn't probably have to do that anymore because it was a lot of work. But now I look back and I wish I would have kept them.
yeah. But in the end, starting early was...
Starting early is the key to the whole thing.
Yeah.
Very early.
So, from your experience, how important do you think retirement planning is?
I think it's super important. I think it's so important that people don't realize that they should be putting it in front of other things, like stupid things that they spend money on. Yeah.
So, what would you encourage younger people to do in order to correctly and efficiently prepare for it?
Well, start early. But one thing that I did that was so valuable, and it didn't hurt me a bit, and you never noticed it, is when you're working, and I would get a raise once a year. They weren't great. Sometimes they were, but sometimes they weren't. Whatever amount my raise was, I put half of it towards savings, and I upped my 401k contributions, and I would just use the other half to use for whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And that way I never felt it like I was giving up the money because I didn't have it. So every time I got a raise, I would take half of it and put it towards the retirement.
Yeah, that's good.
It's just a great thing if you can do it.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.